Well, hi there, Danielle Bradley here of Coach with Danielle, and I'm a career coach and mentor and a certified life coach for ambitious professionals who are looking to grow their career. And today I want to talk about career growth mindset. And I'm also going to talk about why you should care about that if you are someone who wants to grow your career. The career growth mindset is the way to get there. And in this video series, I'm going to discuss exactly what it is and how you can develop it and how you can use it to grow your career in 2020. Now, the topic of these videos is inspired by an amazing book. I highly recommend it. It's called Mindset by Carol Dweck. And she's actually a very smart PhD. I think she has more than one PhD, but she did a lot of research on this topic, and she developed this concept of a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. And I'm going to explain a little bit about that. But again, I highly encourage that you get the book to delve deeper. And I'm also going to talk about how this applies to your career and to growing your career. So let's dive deeper into the two types of mindsets. In the fixed mindset, the way Carol explains it is that the person believes that intelligence is something that is innate. And if they feel that they're already smart, they don't need to work at it. And how that translates into real life and into the workplace, someone who exhibits a fixed mindset is going to be more prone to avoid challenges, to give up more easily when faced with obstacles, to see effort as something that is going to be fruitless. And they will also tend to ignore and certainly not welcome any kind of negative feedback or constructive criticism. And they may also feel threatened by the success of others. So now you can see how this may translate into the workplace. Someone with a mostly fixed mindset is not going to welcome new assignments. They're not going to want to really work at overcoming any obstacles that come in the way. They may not, be willing to work really hard in order to succeed, and they're not going to be open to feedback, which is something that can be very, very challenging for their manager, because then the person is not going to be able to grow the way that they could if they were open to the feedback. And with feeling threatened by the success of others, it's going to make it very difficult for them to work really well with other team members and to collaborate in an effective way. Now, someone who has more of a growth mindset, they believe that intelligence can be developed. And this means that they will be more apt to embrace challenges. They will be more persistent when they're faced with setbacks. They'll also see their effort as the way to master any skill. And they're likely to learn from criticism. And they will also be looking outside of themselves for lessons and for inspirations with the success of others and mentors. Now, how this translates into the workplace is the person with the growth mindset is going to be open to embracing and tackling new projects, new responsibilities. They will have a high tolerance for perceived failures. They'll look at a setback as a not yet, basically, as not having yet achieved the goal. And they'll also look at effort and hard work as the key to success. And they will be able to handle criticism, feedback from their managers and from peers, and they will be looking to learn from the success of others. As you can see, the growth mindset is something that is going to be very attractive to employers. And this is one of the main reasons why you see employers and hiring managers and recruiters, when they're interviewing people, they're not just looking for their innate intelligence and their innate talents. They're not usually they're not conducting an IQ test in an interview. They're really looking for the mindset with questions such as, tell me about yourself, or tell me about a time when you were faced with X type of situation. Those behavioral style interview questions, they're there to really get at the mindset behind the person, because this growth mindset is super attractive to employers. They will see the person with a growth mindset as someone that can grow with the company, someone that's going to be able to work really well with others, is going to be open to feedback and continue to learn and evolve with the company and help them achieve, obviously, the ultimate goal, help them achieve the results that they're looking for. And I can tell you from personal experience as well, having been a hiring manager, that is something that I was definitely looking for when I was conducting interviews, to kind of get to the type of attitude and the type of mindset that the candidates had as a key component of the decision I was going to make as to who to hire. I wasn't just looking at the basic skills and the basic experience. I was always looking for that growth mindset. So very important to be able to develop that. And I also know from my personal experience, having been also an employee, there was a time where I was given a significant promotion early in my career. And I believe the reason why I was given that promotion over other people that had more experience than I did with the company was because I was able to demonstrate that I had the growth mindset, that I wasn't just looking for my next step or for something more interesting or because I was bored in my current role. I really portrayed that I was looking for my next challenge and I was ready for that growth, and I was willing to work hard to be able to get that growth. And I believe that that was the reason why I got a significant promotion at that time in my career. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you like it, subscribe and share it with your friends, and make sure that you do subscribe so that you can get the next video in the series where we'll talk about how you can start to develop that career growth mindset for yourself to set yourself up for success in 2020. So until then, hope you have a wonderful week.